Welcome, my dear viewer, to Dr. Paul Kevicho YouTube channel. And this morning, I want us to discuss about what we call the five key elements of the five key secrets of succeeding. Number one, very, very fast, I want to remind all of you watching me at this point in time, you must remember to walk your journey. The first step towards succeeding in life is appreciating that God created you with a purpose. And this purpose purely means that when God was creating you, He definitely had a purpose and a plan for you. So remember, the greatest tragedy in people's lives is not death, but leading a life without purpose. So you must first of all ask yourself, why is it that God took a lot of time in my creation? Why were you created in the first place? Why are you in existence? Why aren't you dead? As we speak, we are losing so many people every day nowadays because of COVID-19. But God has spared you up to this point. Are you a value or are you a volume? First of all, we start with what we call value. Value, it is making sure that you transform your status to another level. You cannot stay in the same place like a mountain. You cannot stay in the same place like Indian Ocean. You cannot stay in the same place like what we call Mount Rogonaut. No, 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 no. That's not God. That is not the purpose for which God created you. You must first of all make sure that you change the environment that you live in to be a better place. You must bring up your family in such a good way. You must be a person of purpose in life. When you go to church, do you have responsibilities? In the village that you stay, in the estate that you stay, at your workplace, what is your purpose? Value. You must add value. Don't become a volume that occupies space without any value addition. The other thing that you must appreciate is that you are not in competition with anyone. The fact that Dr. Paul Kevicho has a PhD, it does not necessarily mean that in order for you to succeed, you must have a PhD. By the way, not all successive people went through school. I'm not saying that education is bad, though. It's good to be educated if you can, but that should not be a parameter or a barometer to be used in order for you to gauge your success. No, that is not what you should do. What you need to appreciate is that God has blessed us in different ways. Like now, for instance, we have Eliud Kipchoge who runs within a record 1 hour 59 1 hour 59 minutes 40 seconds. The man was able to make almost half a billion shillings. So it is not because of education; it is because God has endowed him with something unique. And in order for you to survive, in order for you to excel in life, you must identify what it is that the Lord put in you to use it to propel yourself to the next level. So it's called the MDP. What is your major definite purpose? First of all, walk your journey, realize who you are, and know what God has put in you, exploit it, and make money. Number three, set yourself a goal. What separates people who achieve and those who fail is purely what we call the establishment of goals. Do you have a goal? What motivates you? What made you to wake up in the morning today? What makes you wake up in the morning? Like, for instance, personally, I have a big dream that I want to achieve. Number one, possibly, I want to have a helicopter. I'm tired of driving in traffic. Some people may think that is weird. That is weird as far as your thinking is concerned. And this is something I've been referring to in the media as knowledge scarcity mentality, or what we call allow me to say, just use a very simple term, it is thinking within the environment you are in. No, you have to think beyond. So one of the things that I personally do is that I have already set my goals. And I've been telling people, even the Bible says in the book of Proverbs 29:18, a nation without a dream is perishing. You must first of all establish a dream that makes you wake up every morning. How else will you gauge your performance in life unless you have set a goal for you? Even in schools, they have what we call the MSS, the mean standard score. Where do they want to go now? In your own individual capacity, what do you want to achieve in life? Is it in terms of wealth? How much money do you want to create without stealing? Of course, because stealing is ungodly. Don't steal. And those people who steal money from whichever quarters, they don't enjoy life for information. They may have joy for some time, short-term joy, but in the final analysis, peace of mind will not be part of them. So you must have a smart goal. Smart goal is specifically know what you want to achieve in life. Specifically, do you want to buy a piece of land? Yes. Do you want to build some rental houses? Yes. Do you want to go back to school? Yes. Do you want to educate your children in a group of schools? Yes. Do you want to take your family for a holiday outside the boundaries of Kenya? Yes. Set yourself specific goals. And I've been telling people, and sometimes they do laugh, that everything in the supermarket is good, but it's not meant for you. If you don't have children, diapers don't make sense for you. If you don't have animals, then glass cutter does not make sense for you. So you only go for that thing that meets your demand at that point in time. So specifically know what you want to achieve and even pursue it and avoid distractions. The dream that you have set for yourself must be measurable. Measurable means within the quantums of your income. How much money do you get per month, if it is monthly, or depending on the mode of income. Some people get money weekly, others fortnightly, others monthly, others even have yearly, others yearly. If you are the type of people who grow cash crops like coffee and tea. So you need to ask yourself, how much money do I require to set to achieve this particular goal that I have set for myself? Is it achievable? Is it achievable? Is it attainable? Is it articulate? Yeah. What kind of aiding does it require? So make sure that you set a dream that does not then disturb your mental status so much. It should disturb you as you are not to the levels that it may give you a medical condition. Then R, is it realistic? Is it realistic? Don't think of buying a space shuttle if you have not met the basics. Is it realistic? Is it reviewable? Can you review it? Is it rewarding? Is it adding value to you and your family? Rewarding. Then T, time bound. Even God created the world within 6 days. And God enabled us people to know when we are looking forward for getting children, we know it takes our sisters or our wives 9 months before they download. Similarly, you must set a dream that is time bound. The other thing that you must do is do what we call situational analysis. Within the confines of this particular dream that I'm establishing, what does it portend for me in the event things do not work out the way I expected them to do? So you must always be conscious of the environment that you're operating on. The other thing, identify, point number 4, identify people who think like you. Do not join the category of those people who are clueless about life. Look for people who might be at a higher level than you in terms of their achievements. Look at the people who have got more broad-based knowledge that you can be able to tap from them. So identify the kind of friends that you have. And then finally, number 5, always remember to thank God for everything. In everything, give thanks to God. Whatever you achieve, no matter how little it is, no matter the small baby steps that you have made in life, as long as there is progress, as long as God has enabled you to move an extra mile, be grateful to God. And in everything, give thanks to God. I wish you the very best. Remember, goal setting is key. I'll be talking about it at a more elaborate, expounded manner, but I wanted to tell you that you can be able to succeed. And I conclude by telling you this quote that I admire so much in my life, that the first step towards success is when you refuse to become a prisoner of the circumstances you first found yourself in. The first step towards success is when you refuse to become a prisoner of the circumstances you first found yourself in. It is doable, we can do it, and with God, all things are possible. Shalom, and God bless you all.